Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to read the cards for you for the month of July 2020, and we're going to see what is the kind of energies you're inviting from the universe in the month of July, and what is the kind of messages universe is giving you, and the kind of vibrations you're getting from universe in the month of July. So let's get ahead. As usual, we're going to start with the theme of the month card, and I'll show you your card, your fairy card, so that you're able to connect with your card well, and you're able to feel the vibrations which are coming for you. And obviously, those vibrations are for you, so I want you to have a look at that, a very close look. The time of celebration is coming across, dear Capricorns. Why do I say, and what is the meaning of celebration card? Well, celebration means being a part of something which is to be celebrated, like a birthday, like a wedding, like something, the fruitful result of your efforts, in a project or maybe in a relationship. So it's a celebration time which is coming for you all in the month of July, dear Capricorn. And it also says that it is a time to go out for dance, play, and invitation could be on the way. Well, I will not say that it's an invitation to be physically available somewhere, because considering the kind of situation we are in, globally, I think physical invitation of things looks like a little difficult thing here. However, I think and I feel that you I'm sorry. You can certainly think that you can be a part of. You will be a part of a few celebrations. Could be work related, could be your personal life related, could be related to your private life, relationship specifically. So celebration is coming your way, Capricorns. Let's get ahead and see what is the energy every week has got for you. And we're flipping cards for you right now, and let's see the kind of vibrations I am getting for you in the month of July, dear Capricorn. All right. Okay. So the first week talks about some partial financial gains, something where you had invested, it is going to give you good returns in the month of July. So somewhere where you had invested financially, like a fixed deposit, like something into stock market, something into trading, that's going to give you good results, Capricorn. And I think you've already invested in that, but then the time of maybe when your revenues are getting, or maybe whatever your investment is getting mature, that's the month of July. So whatever is getting mature in the month of July, first week specifically, it is going to get you good results, Capricorn. So be happy about it, that you're going to get some financial benefits in the month of July. In fact, the first week itself is getting something good for you. Okay. Also into relationships, if I talk about, in relationships, if you're expecting stability, if you're expecting celebration, if you're expecting commitments in the month of for a very long time, Capricorn, I think the first week will give you a lot of commitment levels from your partner. So as I said, it is a week wherein if you have invested something, it is going to get you good results. So you can think and you can consider that if you've invested in a relationship, Capricorn, the first week of July is going to get you good results of your relationship, in the start of the month itself. Okay. With these energies, with these fulfilling energies, with these achieving energies, with all these achievements and benefits what you're carrying in the first week, in relationships and personal and professional life as well, you're moving into second week of July, and there I think you are a little troubled. Why are you troubled? Is someone is a reason for your trouble, or someone is actually a reason for your trouble? So I will tell you the reason why are you troubled. You think that someone is trying to betray you, someone is trying to put a sword in your back, or put a knife in your back, behind your back, doing something against you. This is what you have been thinking, but you should not think that way. You're overthinking, Capricorn. So you should not be thinking that way, because it is all your own created story, or maybe your own created drama in your mind. So you yourself is getting getting into a very stupid ideas with so many illusions, that someone is planning, plotting behind your back, and you're in a very big trouble. A lot of people are not your friend, and in this current situation your partner is not doing well with you, or maybe your brother, your sister, they're not doing well with you, they're not trustworthy. Maybe you will actually doubt each and every person who's there in your life. But why are you doing that? You're doing that in influence of moon. So moon is actually giving you that negative energy right now, which is making you think, helping you to create illusions in your mind without any base. So you are creating illusions in your mind in the first week of July, Capricorn, and that's not going to help you. In fact, that is going to create problems in your relationship and in your work area as well. So you might think that the colleague is plotting behind your back. You might think that your boss is not doing well. Maybe he's doing something behind your back which you don't know. But you don't have to think that way, because it is not happening that way. It is certainly not happening that way. So you should not think on those lines, because it is an unnecessary trouble what you're inviting for yourself, which is not going to impact anyone else in the world, but only you, your mind, your heart, your body, your soul. So don't think too much in the month of July, specifically second week. I'm sure the trouble will start creating base in the end of the first week itself. But I will only advise you that if you have anything in your mind, talk it out to that person. Think about it, and have a conversation, and then accordingly move ahead in the your thinking pattern, I would say. So take your thinking pattern, take your thoughts ahead accordingly after having a word with that person. Okay, this person who's very happy in the first week, and then second week who becomes a negative person suddenly, and then maybe the base of that trouble, that illusion, is because that you think that you're doing really well, and maybe people are not liking it that you're doing well in this scenario, and they're envious of you, they're jealous of you, and this is why they're doing this to you. Or maybe they may do something not so good for you, or maybe something harmful against you. That's the trouble, that is the thinking which is making a base for your tension here. Okay, this person is moving to the third week, and here what is happening, looks like that someone who is not interested in studies now is going to put his head into books. He wants to study, he wants to learn. So students, if you are planning, if you are actually have a idea, or maybe have a plan of further studies, I think third week is a very good week wherein you can improve on your studies. You can fill up those forms, you can apply for those courses where you did not get an admission last time. Try for that, because third week is very positive from education perspective, from further studies perspective, from promotions perspective, from a career enhancement perspective. So third week, maybe the second week, whatever happens here, and once you talk about it and talk it out with the person concerned in the second week, the third week will make you a creative person altogether. So you're getting those positive energies back in your life once you follow the career enhancement path, or the personality and I would say personality and your individualistic traits. If you want to improve them, you want to improve yourself as a person, third week is a wonderful week to do that. Okay, this person moves to the fourth week, and I must say that the person who was very happy in the first week, second week a little a little downside, it has got a little of downside in your life. Maybe you will not feel that great in the second week, but you can still make changes if you follow the advice and you talk it out with the people. So have a conversation, that's important. Third week makes you another a different person altogether. Maybe you've learned something out of your experience in the second week, and then you apply that in the third week, and that's when you become a new person altogether. You want to improve yourself, you want to grow yourself. Okay, and fourth week, I was started with the fourth week, but then before I started, I took you back to first week, and there was a reason to that, because fourth week is getting you something new, getting you some growth, getting you some enhancement, personality, career, relationship enhancement kind of cards here. Okay, also I think in terms of relationships, if you're seeking a relationship, you're seeing someone, before taking the next step in the relationship, it will be good if you actually think about it once and analyze the person well. Do not just go with the flow, and then whatever will happen we will see to that later. No, don't do that. Okay, take a step back, think about it, analyze that person who's there with you holding your hand, and then take a decision accordingly as to what exactly you should do in this scenario. A lot of people come back to me in my comment sections wherein they reply that why don't you do a separate relationship reading. So I'm going to include a short synopsis or a short reading around relationships also. Yes, I'm going to pull a card for you guys for every week, and I'm going to pull four cards for you, for one card for every week, each week, and see how the relationship is happening, and in coordination with how these cards are talking to each other when it comes to your relationship. So let me quickly give you some idea around that also here. So here is the first card, then we have the second one here, then we have the third one here, and here we have the fourth one. Okay, um, I told you that first week is something which is a little positive week. You're getting results of your hard work. But what is it that's coming as a message for you in the first week? Someone in your life, maybe your partner, your boyfriend, someone you're dating for a long time, or maybe someone you've just started dating, that person is wearing some kind of a mask on his face, and this person looks like, cannot be trusted. So in some cases, I think you should actually look at the person's real self, look at the real side of the person, think about it, think about that person, and then it is important that you uh, identify that person's real traits. I think he's hiding something from you. So in terms of relationship and associations, it is important that you do not hide things from your partner. But then here that is happening in terms of relationships, and I would say that please don't rush into relationships in the first week, because the signs are not very good. It doesn't apply to everyone out there. If your relationship is going fine, everything is good, you know each other for a very long time, I think do not get into a commitment stage right now. If you're already married, good. But then if you're not married, you want to marry the person, hold on to your decisions and horses in the month of July. I can just advise that. Okay. Second week is something which says, oh, okay. So it says you have to second week wherein you were full of illusions, you were confused, you think that people are betraying you, partner is betraying you, bosses are betraying you. There, what you have to do is you have to wait, think clearly what exactly you want in life, because here you look confused, and this is why you this is why this card has come in here, that clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So whatever you will decide, whatever you will really desire for, you will manifest that for yourself. So clearly think whom, what exactly you want in life, and accordingly the manifestation process will work for you in the month of July. So you, in terms of your partners, think well before you actually ask your fairies to give that person to you in your life. Okay, don't take hasty decisions. Third week, I think here in the third week, wherein if you're into a conflicting relationship, if you're into a troubled relationship right now, I think your friends, let them help you. If you have a common friend who can help you, you have a person who can help you here, who can talk to you, you both, and convey your thoughts to each other. Take help of your friends here in the third week specifically, or in the month of July. So talk it out. I told you, talk it out with the help of your friends. Maybe you talk directly, but then important is that you accept support coming from others. So ask your angels to help you. Ask for help, guys. I think this will be very important message in the month of July. Take help of your friends in terms of, if you're not in talking terms with your partner is not talking to you, or you are not talking to your partner, convey your message through a friend to that person, what exactly you want in life, your expectation clearance is something required. And the last week wherein I said it is a new start, something is good is going to happen. So if you talk to your friend, so let's take it like a story. So here you actually get to know the real self of the person. Then you want that person or you don't want that person. Then you actually take help from your friends to clarify your thoughts, your mind, or be conveying the right kind of a message to your partner. And finally you are getting settled with a beautiful message of wedding here. So clear your thoughts and see what is coming. Oh, it's wedding is coming your way, guys. So you're getting married. People who are working towards the commitment side, so by end of the month is something, energies are pretty positive. You're planning to get married, you can get married by the end of the end of July. You can have commitments by the end of July. Okay. I will ask you the angels also what is the message they're giving you in the month of July, Capricorn. And let's quickly see that. So see what is happening here for you guys. Oh my god, I'm going to flip one card here. Let me just settle them quickly. Here we are. We're flipping it for you, Capricorn. Let's see what is the message uh, the universe is giving you. And it says integrity. Please maintain your integrity in the month of July, Capricorn. Do not go to any unethical relationship. Do not get into any toxic relationship. Do not get into any pleasure related relationships. It will spoil everything for you. So maintain your integrity in the month of July. Otherwise you will lose people from your life who are good people. Universe works fast when you're having fun. Means if you take things lighter, on a lighter note, you take your you do not really take people past serious things on others. Maybe you take life lightly, do not take it too seriously, then I think the universe will actually back all your decisions. So remember when I said second week of the month wherein you are thinking a lot, there's a lot of illusions happening in your mind. I think take it lightly, and then universe will help you with a lot more positivity than you are pushing for yourself, or you are pushing right now yourself. I am pulling one last card for you, which is your relationship card. Let's quickly see what's happening in your relationships, Capricorn. What is the message which is coming for you in the month of July? What is it that you should do when it comes to relationships in the month of July? Oh my god, today the cards energies are very high, I think. So as mine. Alright, so the message says sometimes the good is hidden. At times you're not able to identify the good things about a person. Maybe at times people pass on very straightforward remarks, but then you feel, oh, how could the person talk to me like that? You get a little annoyed with that, but then you don't have to get annoyed. Look at the hidden message in that thing. Maybe the person loves you a little too much, and this is why that person passed that comment on you, and because he wants you to get aware, or maybe keep your guards up when it comes to your life or relationships or whatever. So maybe it was not meant to hurt you, but then it was meant to actually heal you. Okay, so think about it. Okay, take your partners nicely, be ethical, follow, keep following integrity in your life, be happy, keep people happy, and God bless you. Okay, and for the personalized reading, you can reach me on my India number. The India code is 91, and the number will be 8448901791. You can also email me on blossomlifetarot@gmail.com, and you can visit my website www.blossomlifetarot.com. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye.